Hey guys, this is going to be a little mini project video, not going to be a step-by-step or anything, but I got this push mower deck. It's in good shape, and it's a closed-in type. There's no chute except for on the back. We put the bag on it. I'm not going to be using it. I just wanted to build a mulcher for like mulching up like dead grass or leaves and stuff. I painted the underside of the deck already, just so it's one step out of the way. And this may or may not be the engine off of it originally. I don't really know. It does say Weedeater. Also had like 3 other ones that did. I don't know which engine came off of that, because I was originally planning on junking the deck and just salvaged the engine off of it. This is a Model 10, so it's 10 cubic inch, so it'd make it a 4 horsepower. Flathead, obviously. It's got compression. It does have a slight bent crankshaft. Probably, honestly, not bad enough to worry about for what we're doing with it. I've never had this engine running. These carburetors are pretty simple, and if they've been sitting for a while, you can usually mess with them, get them going. It's got a fixed throttle. Now I'm debating about taking this plastic part off, but I've never liked, and just painting the metal part of the shroud. Needs a new pull rope too, so we'll check it out a little bit and see what we got to do. This also has a dipstick on it. It does not have a drain plug. This was made in 2010, so I want to drain the oil out while it's off of it, so I don't have to pump it out. I can just take this off and pour it out. That way we can start out with some fresh oil out. This pull rope is frayed on this part of it, but when you start pulling it out, the rest of it's actually not too bad. It's got this little stopper piece, so I'm just going to cut it right here and splice in a new piece, and then the knot will serve as a stop. That's another little trick that you can do on these. And this will run up to the handlebars and make it easier to start and stop it. I do have to find the cable and a handle for the thing, but for right now, just for testing, we'll do it without the blade brake system, which is not recommended. May end up just hooking a switch into it back here, doing it like that. Again, not recommended, but just something to get it going with, and going from there. So I'm going to blow this off real good. I was going to talk about using this, but I think it looks stupid with that slot cut in it, so we'll just put that plastic back on it. Bad as I hate to, but it is the. This might be the original engine off of it. I'm not 100% sure, but if not, it'll match, since there's a Weedeater deck. So you got 2 basic types of mulching blades. This is the type we're using. This is what you'll see. What usually comes on most mowers. This is your main grass cutting part, and the rest of this edge is for mulching up anything else. And you really want to sharpen that whole edge if you got to sharpen it, because that's part of the mulching system. The other type is not much different than a regular blade, regular high lift blade. It's got these notches in the fins, and that works good too. You don't have to do nothing to this part, just sharpen this edge like a normal blade. Alright, so I already bolted the engine down. It's just got 3 bolts to hold these in. I went ahead and put the blade on too. I replaced that section of the pull rope. I got it adjusted up here where the goes through that loop up there. It's just a little bit too long. Put fresh oil in it. That Valvoline 30 weight with a little bit of Lucas oil stabilizer. Put the blade on there. That bent crankshaft ain't really that noticeable, so it must not be real bad. Put an E3 spark plug in it just because it happened to be laying on the bench. No particular reason. So we just got to put some gas in it, check the oil again, and we'll put that cover back on if it runs alright. I also got a new air filter for it. It's pretty nasty what came out of it. Alright, so I am going to change the pull rope. Where I tied that knot in there where I said you can do that, I did kind of forget it. When you do that, it'll get stuck on the piece on the handlebar every single time, instead of just coming back through it. So I'm going to replace the whole pull rope here in a little bit. Make sure we get it running first. I just put gas in it. I was going to check the oil one more time. Should be alright. A little tip with these carburetors, and I got a whole nother video on starting one of these. It's been sitting for a while. If you start hitting the primer button just a little bit past full, and you don't start seeing the gas shooting in, then I can show you what to do. it started priming, so we should be good. If it don't take right off, you'll see me trying to choke it like this to keep it going. That'll usually force fuel through the carburetor and clean any passages that might be dirty too. So the carburetor's flooding out, so I probably have to rebuild the carburetor. So this shroud that goes on there is all dull looking and everything. You see videos of people taking a torch to stuff like this. You know, you gotta question everything, but this is actually one thing that actually works. Now it dulls it back down, but it still looks, it's not shiny, but it's darker than it was. You gotta be careful around those decals and stuff. It's not perfect, but it still looks way better. Looks better, don't it? Alright guys, it's pretty much done at this point. I ended up having to switch carburetors with another engine I had. This carburetor seems to be a good one. I did change that pull rope I was talking about, so it's all one piece now. And I got the cable for the blade brake system installed and went ahead and put this on. This was off something else that I was working on. It's got a knot in it, and it was a little tight, so it probably will break at some point, but it'll work for right now. So try to get a little bit of a video of it mulching, and that'll be pretty much it. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. This recorded before I made the last clip of it running, so it's probably cleaner now than it was. So thanks for watching guys. If you got any questions, comments, or suggestions for similar videos, or if you could suggest a better mulching blade for this, you know, I'm up for suggestions. So thanks for watching guys. We'll catch you on the next one.